We've heard a million songs about a breakup or the end of a relationship before. They can be extremely cheesy and heart-wrenching. Some of them are extremely crass and insincere too.
You gotta go and get angry at all of my honesty.
Yeah, sure, Bieber. The reason your relationship ended is all your honesty. I believe that. They can get pretty bizarre and funny too.
It's not me, it's you. Yeah, the more I think about it, it's definitely you.
But then there are some songs that just feel real, sincere, and accurate. They describe those feelings with such depth while still managing to stay simple and coherent. The lyrics are gracefully laid out there in all their astounding beauty. The name of the song is Collapse the Light into Earth, and the name of the band is Porcupine Tree. So the song has a very simple structure. It goes from verse to chorus to verse number 2 to another chorus. And then it builds into this string section, which then leads into a section of heavily layered vocals, almost like a choir. The chords are very simple. It goes from a B minor to a C to a G, and then ends on a D sus4, and then back to a D major. And this same chord pattern plays all through the song. There's no variations at all in chord patterns. This simplicity is what gives it space for all the layering and the strings and the melodic variations that occur in the song. I'm going to break down the vocal section of this song. For the most part, the vocal production is pretty simple until it gets to the second chorus. That's when things start getting interesting with a bunch of layering and harmonies. And I'm going to show you how I did that and how Steven Wilson from Porcupine Tree layers the vocals. So let's start with the second chorus. I'm going to show you how I've layered the harmonies here. And now with everything together. And that leads us to the string section, which is pretty heavily layered too. I'm just going to quickly run through the layers that I use. So I have a double bass playing this. And then I have a string ensemble playing this. And then I have a violin section that's playing this. And that's the melody you hear. It's pretty subtle in the production, but adds a lot of magic to this section. And altogether, it sounds like this. And that string section leads us into this choir section, and I'll break down the layers of that too. You can see I have 6 layers of my voice right now, and I've recorded me singing multiple times and panned each to the left and the right speaker, and I'll just show you how that works. So this first layer is panned fully to the left. And then I have a low layer, again panned left and right. So I'll show you the left layer. And then I have a simple harmony to that. Again panned left and right. So all together with all the layers, this is how it sounds. And now I'll play it with the music. And that's how you achieve that ethereal choir sound by just singing the same parts over and over again and adding a few simple harmonies. Now let's look into the lyric breakdown. I won't shiver in the cold. I won't let the shadows take their toll. I won't cover my head in the dark, and I won't forget you when we part. I love how he uses simple language to convey the emotion. In this verse, he says that he intends not to let the coldness and despair take over him. But while doing that, he ends by saying that the memories he has of them are not going to fade. And then we come to the chorus section, collapse the light into earth. I think what he's trying to do here is compare the end of a relationship to a sunset. I find that is such a beautiful way of looking at something that's coming to an end. The imagery is calming and serene, and the vocal melodies back this up with their ethereal feel, especially after the second chorus when the harmonies come in. And now we go to the second verse. I won't heal given time. I won't try to change your mind. I won't feel better in the cold light of day, but I wouldn't stop you if you wanted to stay. In this verse, there's a hint of vulnerability. He says that he's not gonna heal given time. This is something I've always resonated with, the fact that we never really heal from something traumatic. It's always going to be a part of us, but we just learn to live with it and minimize its effects in our daily life. And there's nothing wrong with that. He then ends with a gentle plea in the form of a statement, I wouldn't stop you if you wanted to stay. And that's why I feel this is the best breakup song ever written. It portrays all the usual emotions in a deeply poetic way while managing to stay accessible and relatable too. It tells us not to impose ourselves on the other person during this traumatic situation and to let ourselves feel all the emotions while still being gentle and kind to ourselves. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear what your favorite breakup songs are. You can leave them down in the comments below. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.